This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for the semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us to the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. Yet today, one win away.
Looking for a gap, it's Bishop. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
And the single back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the Vols keep the football on the move.
Well, we knew these 3rd downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there, and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on 3rd down.
Pulls it in. It's Morris. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Volunteers come to the line with 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Offense facing a 3rd and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That is all about who you are as a football team. It is 4th and goal, and they go goal line and say, come and stop us, and run it right in for the touchdown.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Bishop. He's got some space. Look out. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
It's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, it's incomplete.
Technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackled made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Fights off a defender. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion, using his legs. It's Gordon. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made, but the ball is spotted at the 4.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
The ball's hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Vols. Add 6 more points to the total. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on first and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Hoosiers will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21.
21, and Tennessee Volunteers will take over first and 10.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Open field ahead. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement here from the tight end. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And it's a bunch formation. Trying to find room. It's Gordon. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs. But, man, I would have loved to see them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run. And now you've got third down. Better convert now.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches. Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Caught over the middle. It's Morris. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Gonna run it. It's Morris. Sees an opening. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. He's swarmed by the defense. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. They'll try to run this one in. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
That's a tremendous stop for this defense. Bend but don't break. This has been a long, successful drive for the offense, and as a head coach, you've got to reward that with points. I don't think you go for this in an obvious passing.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Not able to connect, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
Grinding away on the ground. Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks into the clear. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Now the Hoosiers will spend their 1st time out. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense.
Touchdown, Volunteers. They couldn't stop him. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. On the run, it's Gordon. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. He's got the 1st and still going. Solid game. They'll spot him out at the 35. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.